Mike wasn't all that good of a defender.
10 all defensive teams, that Michael Jordan?
All that's NBA. Yeah, we like Mike, we gonna put him out there. I'm talking about being out there. I seen this get his ass bust where he couldn't stop against J.R. Ryder. Probably against Clyde Drexler. Don't forget the early Joe Dumars. And I'm not saying that he didn't play defense. I'm just saying that his defense wasn't as high as most other cats at that time. I couldn't put him on like 10 or 11 consecutive first team all defensive joint stuff.
Peace and blessings. Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom. Well, y'all heard Rasheed Wallace. He said Michael Jordan is not that good of a defender, and he's using his eye test to state this. Even when the host asked him about Michael Jordan's all defensive selections, Rasheed Wallace said, that really doesn't matter. That's the NBA just grandfathering Michael Jordan all defensive selections throughout his career. But from what he's seen on the basketball court using his eye test, Michael Jordan's not that good of a defender. He said there was more defenders that were better than Michael Jordan in his eyes. So now we're going to call Rasheed Wallace a Michael Jordan hater? Are we going to call him a LeBron sexual because of his eye test? See, this is what happens when you guys want to use the eye test. Because now you can't prove or disprove anybody's eye test. And you definitely can't argue with Rasheed Wallace. He's an NBA champion. He played plenty of years in the NBA. He's one of the great players of his time. So at the end of the day, what are you going to argue? Are you going to say Rasheed Wallace doesn't know what he's talking about? You know, here in GOAT James Kingdom, we like to talk about stats, accolades, and achievements. But all of a sudden now, these are the things that don't matter in the conversation when it doesn't fit the narrative of Michael Jordan fans. Is Rasheed Wallace making a great point by saying that Michael Jordan is overrated as a defender? We know Michael Jordan has the 9 first-team all-defensive selections. But is that enough? Should he have those? That was voted by the coaches. So the coaches saw one thing, but Rasheed Wallace saw another thing. But at the end of the day, what do Michael Jordan fans always say? The eye test. It's all about the eye test. So Rasheed Wallace just stirred up something by letting everybody know, hey, Michael Jordan wasn't that good of a defender. He said he's seen Michael Jordan get cooked several times, and that's not a lie. There is evidence and footage of Michael Jordan getting cooked plenty of times, especially by players who were quick, fast, and who could shoot off the dribble. We know we have the famous, infamous footage of Rex Chapman going off for 39 on Michael Jordan in Miami, while talking crap to Michael Jordan. And there's other footages of other players going off on Michael Jordan. Grant Hill came into the NBA saying it was easy. He couldn't believe how easy it was for him to get to his spots and get to his shots. That he was able to get around the defenders real easily. He was talking about Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen when he stated that as well. Allen Iverson stated and told his friends he couldn't wait to get to the NBA because he said there was no zone defense. He said he couldn't see no one stopping him one-on-one on the basketball court as he entered the NBA. And that was a rookie talking that good. And we saw what he did against Michael Jordan. So Michael Jordan is considered a great defender. No one's saying that he's not a great defender. But is he as great as he's supposedly said to have been? I got a chance to watch Michael Jordan throughout my life. I didn't see all the things that everybody said about him on the defensive side. I watched Penny Hardaway rock him. I watched guys literally put Michael Jordan in a situation to where he was like, hey, Scotty, get on him. I watched the 91 finals where he couldn't stop Magic Johnson at all. So is Rasheed Wallace really bugging? Is he really a hater? Or are we just running with this because, again, we're LeBron fans and we just want to point out Michael Jordan and tarnish his legacy? Again, if you guys think Michael Jordan's legacy is so great and so easily put on a pedestal, then show us why. Because at the end of the day, the eye test is what matters the most with you guys. And Rasheed Wallace's eye test stated that Michael Jordan was not that good of a defender. Don't get mad at us. So we just want to know what y'all take is on that. Because as you guys know, a lot of these podcasts are coming out and players are coming out and giving us their takes. And this is Rasheed Wallace telling us he doesn't think Michael Jordan was a good defender in his era, in the 90s, in his time and space. Not to even speak about what Michael Jordan would be able to do in this era defensively with all the skill and all the talent on the guard side in today's NBA. So y'all leave your takes in the comments. Again, this is the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I'm A. Johnny the Exposer. Peace and blessings.
My life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my
Robert.